Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You may have previously seen a video of me talking about Dermatographia, and then I had a follow-up video talking about how I was going to go on the low histamine diet. And so for the past week or so, I've just been kind of eating whatever I want because I know I am preparing myself for this diet that I'm going to be starting at the beginning of the new month. So on April 1st, which is going to be Friday of this upcoming week, I am going to be starting the low histamine diet. For the past few days or so, I've spent so many hours just researching, like, are broccoli high histamine, or potato high histamine, is pepper high histamine, is, whatever, onions high histamine. I've just kind of gone and just researched all the different foods to see what I can and can't have. And let me tell you, this is going to be so extremely difficult for me because there are a lot of foods that are on the no-go list that I can't have. Essentially, pretty much like everything I typically eat, I can't have. So a lot of these spices I can't have, teas I can't have, coffee, anything that's really like anything caffeine, anything that's what's it called, processed. So I have to get in the habit of eating a lot of fresh foods, fresh meat, fresh vegetables, minus avocados, tomatoes, eggplant, and things like that. So this is all just going to be very interesting for me. And I just want to preface that this is not to be a long-term solution. This is not a long-term diet by any means whatsoever. That I am essentially just going to spend a period of time eliminating high histamine foods and then slowly incorporate things into my diet and seeing what affects my body and how my body reacts to that specific food. And actually today I stumbled across a video of a woman who is very knowledgeable on histamines, and she said that histamine intolerance isn't caused by high histamine foods, by me eating high histamine foods. There's something deeper that I have to find, and I think it all links to maybe gut health or something like that. I'm going to link her video down below because I found it so insightful. But I think ultimately I just kind of want to find a medium ground as to foods that my body will react to and what I shouldn't be eating, and just maybe just be, when I spend this month eating healthy and whole foods and fresh foods, that'll ultimately kind of clear my body of toxins. And I just want to live that really, really strict, healthy lifestyle and kind of just work on my health from the inside out. And I think this is what my journey is going to be. So today I'm about to go to the grocery store and just pick out some items that I have on my shopping list, and then I'm going to kind of work on some recipes because there's a lot of like sauces, things that I can't have because it's processed. So I'm gonna have to come up with sauces to make with my food. I'm gonna have to come up with, well, the other day I stayed up till literally like 2 a.m. just like coming up with random recipes using like Googling foods that I can't have. And so I have a whole entire recipe thing in my notes that I think I want to test out. But yeah, this is going to be extremely, extremely hard, but I think that I'm just like so determined at this point that I'm willing to just go for it. So, yeah, I'm gonna go to the grocery store now and just kind of work on some recipes, figure out some sauces, some stuff I can cook with, and like things like that. So I do appreciate you guys for watching. If this is anything that's of interest to you, I would appreciate if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to follow along this journey and see what comes of all of this. I just got home. I'm gonna show you everything that I got. The total for the trip was $90 and some change. Most of it was the chicken that I bought. So I got a giant bag of potatoes because starchy foods is good for the histamine diet. I was thinking I can do like make my own chips with these. Green onions is good. Bell peppers are good. Carrots. This is not part of it. This is for Christian. Spinach I cannot have. Grapes. Chicken thighs, fresh chicken thighs. Chicken drumstick. These ones I'm going to use to just cook in the Instapot with water, salt, and herbs because that's all I can have. Blueberries, mangoes. These peaches I'm going to try to make a jam with. Christian's laughing at me probably. I try to look for pomegranate concentrate because it's a natural antihistamine, but they didn't have it, so I have cherry tart concentrate. And I also try to find nettle tea. They didn't have nettle tea there. They had everything else. Nettle tea is a natural antihistamine as well. And then I got rosemary and thyme. I got these glasses thrifted from the thrift store, and I'm just gonna put the rosemary and thyme plants into here. Oh my gosh, I am the biggest friggin' idiot alive. I'm so stupid. I made rice to pair with the chicken stock or chicken stew. First of all, this is delicious. Christian had some and it's so tasty, and all I put in here was the chicken drumsticks, which I believe there was like 8 or 9 for $4, and I just added carrots, celery, some thyme from my new thyme plant, and I added sea salt. That's it, and water. And it's so tasty. The meat is so delicious, even though I didn't put any seasoning besides sea salt and then the thyme and some oregano. But anyways, I was gonna eat this with rice, and look what I did. I friggin' forgot to add water. So I've just been cooking the rice with no water in it. How am I? Oh my gosh. So I guess for dinner, I'm just gonna be having some chicken soup. And yeah, I can't believe I did that. How stupid am I? Okay, here's my first official low histamine meal. It's this chicken soup. It's got some fresh chicken drumsticks, carrots, celery, water, sea salt, thyme, and oregano. I've already had a little taste and it's really good. I could get used to this actually. A little piece of chicken. I absolutely love the Instapot. Normally a stew like this would take like hours and hours to make. This only took me 45 minutes with a push of 1 button, maybe 2 buttons. So first I pressed the saute button and I sauteed the carrots and celery with the thyme and oregano and olive oil. And I wanted to add garlic too, but I thought I had garlic at home, so I didn't buy any at the store. Come to realize that I don't have any garlic left. So there's no garlic in this, but it's still so delicious. And I could see myself eating this like every day, to be quite honest. It's so healthy and just actually really, really good. So maybe I do have high hopes for this. I'm not officially starting my diet yet until April 1st, which is this coming Friday. Today is Sunday. So starting April 1st on Friday, I'm officially gonna start my low histamine diet, but right now I'm just kind of testing recipes and testing different things. I did make a peach puree jam kind of thing earlier that I will be testing out as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and enjoy this soup for now. I really, really like it. Okay, I just realized I kept saying sea salt, but I meant to say pink Himalayan salt. I researched it and they said that it's good for the low histamine diet. So pink Himalayan salt, not sea salt. Although I haven't researched sea salt yet, that could actually be a legitimate possibility, but this was made with pink Himalayan salt. It's so delicious. Alrighty. I actually had a second helping of the soup because it was so good. I forgot to mention the rest of the instructions for the soup. So after I sauteed all that stuff, I added the drumsticks and then just added water and just stirred it a couple times and then pushed the meat/stew button on the Instapot. And that was it. So for dessert, I am making some oats. I have 1/2 cup oats here, and then I'm going to do coconut milk because that is okay for the low histamine diet. I'm just gonna eyeball it, to be honest. I think that should be good. And actually I should be making overnight oats, and just letting it soak in the fridge overnight. But I really want to try that peach puree I made earlier. So I'm just going to put this in the microwave and see how it turns out. I've never microwaved coconut milk oats before, so we'll see. Okay, so the oats turned out the perfect consistency and actually smells really good with the coconut milk. I went and grabbed the peach puree from the fridge and it got a lot thicker as it sat in the fridge. So I just put some in my oats and I'm just testing it out to make sure it tastes good before I, suggest this to anyone. And then I'm actually gonna add a few blueberries as well once I wash it. Okay, dessert time. I don't want to toot my own horn, but this is so freaking good. The peach puree is honestly 10 out of 10. No, 20 out of 10. The peach puree, all I did was make in the pot. I should have used a smaller pot, but I put the chopped up peaches. I added a little bit of water and some date syrup. I let it sit in the pot with low heat and I let it reduce in the pot, and then I took that and put it in a small blender and just blended everything up and put it in a glass container and stored it in the fridge. It got thicker over time, and it's such a good sweet kind of sweet sauce to put on whatever you want to put on, like oats, or if you wanted to put it on a piece of toast. It's so good, and I think you can use it and be really versatile with it. But honestly, this could be breakfast or dessert. This is so delicious. I'm actually shocked, and I really like the oats with the coconut milk. I was really scared for this diet, but honestly, I think I can do it. I really, really do. I'm shocked. I'm gonna be testing out more recipes and sauces and things like that, but that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found it informational or fun to watch. I don't know, but I really appreciate it. Have a beautiful, lovely rest of your evening or day, and until next video, bye.